This is the weekly review for the 4th week of January 2023. It's been a while since I had a full week of trading, Monday through Friday. There were some hiccups here and there that didn't allow me to trade weekly, but I managed, and it was a week where I wasn't afraid to take trades, which is one aspect of my psychology. But it wasn't necessarily such a good week in terms of taking good quality setups. Um, the previous week was much better. So this week is a step down, but it started on Monday where I took a trade. I didn't wait for the BPA signal to take this trade. There's a bit of a sense of missing out, so it's one of the things that has to be addressed. On one of the some of the trades I took on Monday were a reversal from R4, and then but I failed to see the big picture, and sometimes it stems from missing out on a move first, like on Tesla. We had a few days where we had breakouts, and I missed the opportunity to make an entry. And then on Nvidia, I simply wasn't able to understand, to read the level two. So I need to stay away from stocks where I make a gamble on my entry. So that was the first day of the week. I could have made money if I had made a reasonable entry, respect the stop loss, but and it had to do with the fact that I ended the week last week very well, but I didn't do anything over the weekend to reinforce what I learned and try and stay sharp and focus on all the steps necessary that I have to take to have a good day. So on Tuesday was another struggling day where I didn't hesitate to take trades, but the trades I was taking were not good quality. So on AMD, here I'm kind of missed out the S4 reversal within the first 5 minutes, and we traded between these two ranges, and it was such a waste of time because I was just doing my own thing. I wasn't really respecting my playbook, the strategy, the system. So I was taking trades in the gray area. One of them worked, but I had a lot of losses trying to time this. I was trying to read the level two and the time on sales, but it has to be everything together. So far, on this weekly review, so far, we have to address the fear of missing out. Have to say that some trees have to start. I need to do a review over the weekend to start Monday. On a good note and be ready as well. Also, need to be strict when it comes to entries. So I need to make an entry only if all requirements are met. So I ended up Tuesday on at goal at 2R at least, but it is not fair that I have to take these trades where I have to make up all these losses. It is not fair. It's not how I'm supposed to trade. I'm supposed to be analytical and I'm supposed to be disciplined. And on Wednesday was a bit better, but then again, I didn't take the time. I was gambling. I wasn't confident. I wasn't making a decision that was well taken. So I had a loss on AMD, a short. I tried to go long, got stopped out. And then on AMD here, I managed to get out just some break even. I took the reversal. So here I tried to take the reversal, but I took it too soon. And then I went short. But I felt to realize that we were actually behaving more towards an S4 reversal. And more than that, we were actually at S6 with the pivots without the pre-market data. So being aware of which pivots are in play, and even though I determine them before the market opens and when I do my stock selection, I need to be careful and make sure that the price action is telling me that these pivots are being used and not the other ones. And this one is such a mess because this trade actually ran to 73.50, which matched the original goal. So I am making a lot of bad entries because I am failing to be strict when it comes to the level two. And then Thursday I had a brilliant day. I made my entry here on AMD and I just got stopped out on a weird week, which is normal. That happens. This is a perfect loss. I follow my rules. We had selling pressure. We were at R3. We had BPOC here, so we had a lot of volume at the top side, and the time and sales was good. We got stopped out, and because of what happened that previous day, I failed to. I didn't have enough time to get in, but also I was thinking, I was planning, and I saw the level two weak, made my entry short, and I had to. Unfortunately, I couldn't write it out because I had stuff to do that day of the week, so I wasn't able to trade, and ended up the day at goal after this loss and this recovery. But I wasn't able to do that. So one of the things I have to keep in mind for next week as well is to uh, profit profiting targets is as respecting losses. So that's a small aside, even though it's still important. And then lastly, Friday, where I messed up again. Uh, it's complicated days where I need experience and learn, but also I am not respecting the level two. I'm just trading up and down like crazy, and I need to recognize when a stock is not making a good move. On AMD, we had a move from S3 to R3, and I missed down on it because again AMD was using the other pivots. You can see here that I was trying to make an entry for a breakout or a reversal. It wasn't happening. So I was playing a reversal, breakout, a reversal again, reversal. It was a mess, and I think this happened mostly because one, I wasn't paying attention to the level two, and I wasn't paying attention to the pivots. And you can see here that at R3 on AMDs, when we were having um, that price action that was signaling weakness, and it's obvious that we were using the R3 level, so it goes back to the same point that I need to become aware of which pivots are in play. So a very interesting week. Um, mm, I'll be disappointed that after a good week, I failed once again to focus on volume level two as a primary driver of my entries, but it's still a learning experience. We have our stats. Um, it's not good that half of my trades have been invalid, but we can see from here that we've had an 83% win rate, and we have a return of 18R. So we have 10 trades. So on average, we were making 1.5 R per trade, which is not bad. Um, Considering that we got out at break even, so those shouldn't be considered, but um, one to trade, so around 2 R per trade. So I need to hold on to my winners. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, that number is correct. I believe 18.6 R. 2, 5. Yeah, I think this is correct. So it's 18R. And the average uh, R for trade, it's around 2R. Um, yeah, it has to be divided by 10. So that's the average return of my winning trade. We remove the break-even trades, and it's around 2.3R if we remove the break-even trades. So it's a very good system, but I need to keep my losses controlled and work on the psychology aspect and the technical aspect of tape breathing so that I can time my entries better. I need to keep my composure as well when I have to take a trade after missing out an opportunity, because missing out opportunities is part of the game. I'm never gonna be able to catch everything, so I think I have to work on my mental stability on that part. So yeah, that's the end of my weekly review. I'm very positive despite the all the mistakes that I pointed out. I'm very good at pointing out my own mistakes, but we have the results here. The results is that it's a very good system. It gives me a little bit more of freedom, but I still have a lot to learn. but we are on a clear pathway now, and we're not so unsure of the future, unlike the previous strategies. So we have to we have to keep going.